Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Greater Las Vegas's Wednesday evening experience. I'm Reverend Laura Hallett, and it's my pleasure to be back here again with you tonight as we explore some of the practices that take us on a deeper journey. Each month we have a theme that we are using to support our theme for the year of building a community. And so we've taken some of the key components of what we thought were important in a successful community. So as we start the month of September, we're opening up to a new theme of unity. And so this month we're going to look at 4 different spiritual practices that help promote a greater sense of unity in ourselves and, of course, in the world around us. So tonight we're going to be looking at meditation. Meditation is one of the most profound spiritual practices. It's been embraced by individuals from various cultures and religious backgrounds throughout the centuries. And its role in promoting unity or inner peace and a deeper connection with oneself and the world cannot be underestimated. At its core, meditation is an inward journey. It's a voyage into the depths of our own consciousness, into what is really happening within us. And this introspective practice allows us to not only explore the vast landscape of our inner world, but to begin to see how we are interconnected with everyone else as we practice meditation more consistently. So one of the most remarkable aspects of meditation is its ability to foster a sense of inner peace. The world around us is full of constant distractions and chaos, especially in this modern life that most of us lead. And meditation serves as a place where we can find a sanctuary, a bit of tranquility. By entering into the state of mindfulness that we engage in meditation, we can temporarily detach ourselves from the external noise and find a little bit of comfort and peace within ourselves. But, this inner peace is not just merely a way to escape the outer world. It's the foundation that we build upon and develop the resilience and ability to navigate all of the challenges that we face with what is often called equanimity, a sense of balance. It's a non-reactive state to the things that happen in our world. Meditation in itself offers a unique path to unity, not only with unity within our own being, but an interconnectedness to this web of existence. As we practice meditation, we delve deep into our own consciousness, and we begin to see the connection, all those universal threads, the golden threads of truth that bind all living things. And this helps to foster that deeper sense of interconnectedness. And not only that, it promotes a sense of empathy and compassion for others, which is critical to being in a state of unity in our world. When we begin to understand that we're all part of some great cosmic tapestry, meditation can lead to a feeling of greater unity, not only among ourselves and the people around us, but societies and countries. And, larger groups of individuals can begin to get a sense of unity as they practice meditation, especially if they're meditating together. I think that's one of the most profound things I've ever done, is to be in a group of people and all meditating together. Really, it's just almost indescribable, the sense of connection that you begin to feel. So in addition to promoting this sense of unity within the external world, it also helps strengthen our connection with ourselves. And the more we understand ourselves, the more we take this journey of self-discovery, we begin to uncover our true nature beyond the masks that we put on for our day-to-day life, the personas that we develop to cope with the situations we face with. As we begin to meditate and practice regularly, we gain insight into what our true desires are, what our fears are, what motivates us. We begin to get a better sense of self-acceptance and even a profound sense of self-love. The connection with the self becomes a wellspring of inner strength and resilience, and allows us to connect with others in that empathy and compassion and equanimity, where we're not reacting to the things around us. We're not like a pendulum swinging in the wind. We are actually coming at things from a sense of connectedness. So we're going to do a practice here tonight, just a simple meditation. This is a guided meditation to help us not only connect with ourselves in a deeper way, but connect with everything around us. So I'm going to invite you to get comfortable in your seat, however you do that. Some people like to sit on the floor in lotus position with their legs crossed and their fingers in the third chakra. I lost the word. The mudra for the third eye chakra, which is, people put their fingers together like this, and so it's a way of reminding ourselves of what we're connecting with. Here, the third eye is the eye that sees out and intuits things around us. So as we're working with meditation, it's often important that we connect with that. And often that's what people will do. You'll see meditation practitioners sitting with their legs crossed, with their fingers, thumb touching their middle finger in that mudra for the third eye. But anything's totally fine. You can lay on your bed, you can lay on the couch, you can be on the floor, you can stand up, meditation doesn't have a lot of rules to it. It's just about becoming a little bit more still inside for those brief periods. I was just speaking with somebody yesterday that said, I can't meditate, I can't sit for an hour and be quiet. And I'm like, oh, no. Meditation isn't that hour that you're quiet. It's those pauses between the gaps in our thoughts, and that's what we're looking for. And as we practice meditation, we begin to expand those gaps to where we have a sense of peace. That internal peace is found in those pauses between the thoughts that our brains create for us. That's the nature of our mind, is to be chattering. And our goal in meditation is to quiet the mind for those little brief moments. You don't have to sit for an hour with your mind still. It's just not really even physically possible for us. So we're going to do a guided meditation here. I'll lead you through it. And as I said, get yourself comfortable, whatever way works for you. I don't like to lay down because I fall asleep, but if that works for you, that's perfectly fine. I like to be sitting erect in my chair. My back is stiff but not rigid. My neck is not drooping forward, cutting off my flow of air. But it's not stiff. It's upright, but not rigid. And I keep my hands on my legs, or I happen to be sitting at a desk right now, so my hands are laying on the desk top. So whatever works for you to relax yourself. And we're just going to begin with a few simple breaths. I like to meditate with my eyes closed, so I will do that for you. Do that while I'm meditating with you here today. Gets me into that place of peace, inner peace, a little more quickly. So I invite you to just begin to breathe. Don't try to force your breath to be anything different than what it is. Just natural breathing. And just do a quick little body scan just to see if there's anything in your body that's tapping on your shoulder, wanting you to pay attention to it. Anything that's drawing your awareness to that. Maybe you've got a crick in your neck or a pain in your shoulder, or your leg is twitching. Just breathe into that area, acknowledge it, let it be. I find that by acknowledging it, recognizing it, it gives it a place to dissipate. Now I want you to take your breath just a little bit deeper and breathe into your heart center. I like to think of that as that place where my hand resides. When I put my hand on my chest, on my sternum, that area that my hand would cover inside of my chest is my heart center. Just breathe into that. And as you breathe into your heart center, I want you to visualize a warm golden light. Just allow that light to grow until it fills up your heart center with warmth, with light, with connection, with peace. And feel that golden light begin to pulsate with every breath that you take. And as it pulsates, imagine it expanding throughout your body, filling up the remainder of your chest cavity, moving down your arms and your back, down your torso, into your hips, down your legs all the way to your feet. Knowing that this is the light of connection, the light of oneness. Now just visualize this light, this golden, warm light, moving outward from your body, filling up the space around you, filling up the entire room that you're in right now. Filling out the entirety of the dwelling place that you inhabit. And with each breath, it just continues to expand till it breaches the borders of your house, your home, moving outward, connecting with the other dwelling places around you, transcending any barriers, moving inward and connecting with the people. This warm golden glow of light. Just imagine it filling up your neighborhood. And then fill it, moving beyond your neighborhood to the next, and the next, and the next, until our entire valley is covered, is permeated by this golden light of connection. And just know that on the waves of this light, is that sense of peace, of unity. That empathy and compassion and equanimity permeate every being that this light touches. That it fills the walls of every building. It carries itself on the light beams and the flow of the air through the buildings. That it rides on the breeze that moves about our valley and glitters on the sunbeams. And now just imagine this light continuing to expand, moving outward from our valley here, covering the state, moving into our neighboring states of California and Arizona and Utah, north of us, Idaho and Oregon, till the entire western part of the United States is covered. And watch as this golden glow of light just continues to be amplified and multiplied exponentially until it covers our entire country, moving beyond the borders to the other countries of North America, into Central and South America. Feel it crossing the oceans, moving to the other continents. Connecting us with Europe and Africa and Asia and Pacific Islands. Feel it connecting us with the poles, with Antarctica and the Arctic Circle, till our entire planet is enveloped by this golden glow of light, this light of unity, of peace, compassion. And watch as it moves out into the universe, connecting us with the planets and the stars and all of the bodies that reside in the sky. And just take a moment and rest in this sense of interconnectedness. Knowing in this golden light there is no separation. There is only one. The same one in me, as in you, as in our neighbors, our friends, those we may think of as enemies, those we don't even have a clue who they are. All of us connected together in this golden light of truth, of peace, of harmony and balance. And so as we bring this meditation to a close, just simply bring your awareness back to the space around you, the furniture that you're resting upon, the space that you are in right now. And just take in a nice deep breath and then blow it all the way out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes again. You know, oftentimes when I meditate and I open my eyes again, everything looks different. And that is one of the most peaceful feelings that I ever have, is to open my eyes and just things don't look the same as they did before I had started the meditation. So this golden glow of light is in us all the time. And our practice now becomes to recognize that. And if we're feeling separate from anyone, including ourselves, just take a moment. It doesn't even take hardly even a minute to do it. You just close your eyes, breathe into it, and feel that inner peace, that golden glow of light at the very center of your being, your heart center here. If you are encountering someone who's difficult, you're in a difficult situation, a confrontation, or some kind of a tumultuous experience, breathe into that space and remember that there is only one here, that the face of the person that you are interacting with is the face of the divine, just as you are. That sense of unity is easy to tap into when we remember to breathe, when we remember to go within and connect with that indwelling presence, that golden light of truth, and allow ourselves to act from that place. So I hope you join us for the rest of the month as we look at practices of forgiveness, gratitude, and the sacred art of blessing as a way to experience more unity in our world. As always, we hope you take a look at our YouTube channel. We have something offered every single day there. We have some really fabulous meditations on Tuesdays and Saturdays. We have a short message. It's basically our Sunday service without everything else around it, just the message on Mondays. We have our spiritual soundscape, our fabulous music from our music ministry on Fridays. Wednesday nights, we have our Wednesday service. Thursday morning, I do an abbreviated spiritual practice, a different practice on developing unity, a sense of unity. It's usually about less than 10 minutes. Call it Keeping It Real on Thursday mornings. And as always, these things are archived on our YouTube channel, so you're welcome to check us out at any time. We are in the process of completing our building here. We have just done a very successful campaign to fund a permanent labyrinth in our sanctuary. So we're very excited about that. We'll be doing lots of spiritual practices centered around the labyrinth in the upcoming months and years as we begin to occupy our new building. If you haven't yet, please go to our website, CSLGLV.org, and sign up for our newsletter to keep current on whatever is happening in our center right now. So have a wonderful week, everyone. I hope to see you here again next week. And remember, that golden light of truth is in you all the time. Just tap into it. It's always there for you to use whenever you need it. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.
Here at Center for Spiritual Living Greater Las Vegas, we are a mission and vision-driven community. We offer transformative educational opportunities, deep and meaningful moments of connection, uplifting Wednesday and Sunday services. We greatly appreciate your contributions that support the amazing work we're doing here in Southern Nevada. We have several easy ways you can contribute. We have text to give. Simply text the amount of your donation to our text to give number and you'll be prompted to enter your information. There's a link to our online donation page posted below this video where you can contribute by debit or credit card. And of course, you're always welcome to send a check to our office if that works better for you. All of your contributions go to support the great work that we're doing here in Greater Las Vegas community.
Monthly publication, Science of Mind magazine, is a treasure to be read and contemplated. Along with in-depth articles, there is a day-to-day spiritual support to be gleaned from its daily guides. Licensed practitioner Lynn Frankenberger hosts Adventures in Faith on Zoom, and you're invited to join in. This is a weekly group discussion that focuses on those daily guides and how to apply them. Check Facebook and our weekly newsletter for more details.
Keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real with Reverend Laura. Keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real with Reverend Laura.
CSL Greater Las Vegas brings you much of your favorite spiritual music every Friday at 7 p.m. with spiritual soundscapes. Enjoy performances from CSLGLV vocalists along with special guest singers. It's music for your soul. Subscribe to the CSLGLV YouTube channel to get a convenient link sent to you for each musical performance. At CSL Greater Las Vegas, it is our mission to inspire spiritual discovery through community connection, exploration, and celebration. This mission supports the all-inclusive vision of Centers for Spiritual Living worldwide, in which we envision a world that works for everyone and all of creation.